In 2023, I realized that the best thing I can do for my business is to sit down each week and plan out exactly what I want to do and also make a vision of the things that I wish to accomplish throughout the year in my business. And so I've put all of those things together in what I'm calling the Boss Business Planner. Again, boss is signifying being bold, opportunity driven, savvy, and successful. And so in this video, I'm going to walk you through the planner, just kind of show you some of the things that are in there. And then we are going to go through and set up the first couple of pages to start the year off right. Your opportunity, it's your opportunity. So the Boss Business Planner is a one-stop shop for your business. It's going to allow you to capture the essentials each and every month as you are progressing throughout the year. And so this is available as a digital file where you can download it and print to use or use it digitally on your iPad. It is also available as a physical wire-bounded book, and you can purchase both of these through my website, shaniceDKdesigns.com, or you can click the Etsy link and you can grab it on Etsy. So we're gonna dive into the digital planner first, and then I'm gonna do my planning today using the printed version because I do like paper planning, and so this is what I'm gonna be using today. So this is the digital version of the planner, and I'm just gonna do a quick flip through so you can see all the pages before we hop into just kind of filling in some things on each page. And so this is the cover page. This is that personalization page. And then of course we have an about this planner, so it just gives you some details, but the important thing here is the navigation. So if I click on financial summary, it takes me to the financial summary page. And if I click right here, it brings me back to this home page. So we have our yearly business vision. We have two of those sheets. You have important notes, your master list, financial summary. There is your milestones, your monthly goal worksheet, monthly list and notes, your monthly planner, your weekly planners, and then of course you have a content planner to help you just kind of brainstorm and jot things down. You have your trackers and a monthly reflection. At the end, there's also notes. And so we're gonna go ahead and dive into the paper planning process. So this is the printed version of the Boss Business Planner that I'm going to be using this year. And so something that I like to do each year in my business is I like to have a business folder. And so this is just a folder that I can use to keep not only any documents that I need, but also any receipts or anything like that that I keep throughout the year. So at the end of the year, this makes it really easy to file your taxes because you have your receipts all in one place. In the past, I've also used it to just have the finances of my business. So each month I would print out just like a financial summary and clip it in here. So this is a really great tool and something that I would recommend to every business owner, just to have something to keep all your documents so you're not wondering where your receipts are and things like that. So this is the planner, and we're gonna just hop right in. And I'm not one to really showcase my vision. I like to talk about my vision after I've already accomplished it. So I'm just gonna put this aside and I'm gonna actually fill this in later on. But a lot of the things that I want to achieve this year just generally have to do with just growth in terms of the platforms that I'm currently working on and growth in terms of my income. So those are some things, just a general overview of the visions that I have in my business, but I'm going to fill those out later. So this is a page that I mentioned. We're talking about the important things that are coming up each month. So already for January, we know that it's going to be New Year's. February, we know is going to be Black History Month. In the past, what I've done for Black History Month is special Black History Month sticky notes. This is an example of what one looks like. And so sometimes I would even do personalized where you could put your name there or something like that. So if I bring this back again, I would really need to start preparing for this in January, right? To have it ready for February. But this is how I'm going to be using this page, just to let me know what's coming up each month or each quarter, so I can really prepare the systems needed to maximize those months. So the master list, I'm really going to use this as just a catch-all to-do list. So these are going to be things that need to get done, but they don't have a set deadline. As I think of things that need to get done but do not have a set timeline or deadline, I will just capture them here. And so that's how I'm going to be using this page. So of course, your financial summary is going to be filled out at the end of the month. So at the end of January. And if I do keep up with my goal to make these weekly and monthly plan with me's, then I will come back in and show you how we did in the month. And again, milestones, so something that you fill in as you're going throughout the year, and things, good things happen. So then the monthly goal, I would fill this in again just from my vision. So this is going to be for January. And a goal that I do have for January 2024 is to post 9 videos. So I really want to get to 10K subs, and so I'm just motivated to get to that 10K. And so that's kind of how I would fill this out. So I'm going to go in later after I flesh out all of my visions for the year and see which one can be tackled in January, and I'm going to just kind of finish that. But this is definitely one that needs to happen. We need to make some things happen. So the monthly to-do list and notes is something that I put in here so you can break this down into even more actionable steps, or just kind of captured in a way that is easy to look at versus looking at the goal like I'm not achieving this, right? So just kind of looking at the list of things that you really need to do to accomplish what's here. That's kind of how you would use this. You would just kind of look at your goals and just kind of break them down into simple to-dos that may take you anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour to complete. Now we are at the monthly planner, and this is of course undated, and so January starts on a Monday. Actually, I think I made a mistake here. I think the subscription is on the 6th. And this is actually $80. And then I believe Instant Ink is actually on the 19th, sorry. And that is the $5, a little less than $5. So those are the two things that need to be paid. Instant Ink, I pay this, of course, every month. But the print subscription, I only pay that once a year. So that's basically how I'm going to use this. Of course, I'm going to go back in just anything else that needs to get put on here. But I'm going to be launching the work session course. So I'm going to be launching my marketing course. So that also needs to go on here. So really a work in progress. Thinking about what else needs to get done in January and how I can kind of fit it in on here. And of course, a lot of this can also come from whatever you put on your to-do list. So the next thing would be the weekly planner. So this is thinking about the first week of January. This is the content page where you can just kind of list out your video ideas. So I'm gonna put YouTube over here because this is a bigger slot. because I've already been prepping for that video, so I know for sure that's going to be the first video that I post. And then the others, I'll fill them in as I brainstorm and come up with the video ideas, because I have not done that yet. But that's kind of how I would fill this in. This page, I would most likely use this for my blog. We could also use it for shop updates. And so the trackers is something that you fill in after the fact. So you could fill in your starting numbers, but if you want it to be most accurate, you want to kind of fill this in on the last day of the month. So I'm going to wait until the last day of the month to kind of fill these in. And then of course the monthly reflection. So you do this at the end of the month when you reflect on all the things that you accomplished, the challenges that you had, how you use your time, and then looking to improve. And that is pretty much it. For the notes page, I'm really going to be using this as my brainstorming page, as my catch-all page, just jotting down random ideas. So that's how I'll use this. And you can, if you do kind of like me, where you're going to put this in a binder, you can kind of move your pages around as in a way that works best for you. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and show some love. Also remember to hit that like button, and until next time, remember to keep using stationery to create systems to improve your life and your business. All the best and goodbye.